I like when things just work randomly when they weren't supposed to work. Like right now, I'm trying to get it through HP product status's head that I'm not interested in whatever this is they're trying to do. Like I don't care. I just want this off my computer. Go away, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it. All right. We're going to do a few mediumship reads this evening. I will be doing these every single Tuesday. I did my makeup a little different today, and I don't feel like I look right, so I don't think I'll be doing it again this way. I don't know, though, but it is what it is. Hi, how are you? Apparently, everything is just going to be, like, super fucking loud today, because that's how we're rolling, I guess. But I do already have a full list for this evening. I'm only doing about 6 every single week. I'll be doing these every single Tuesday, including when I'm gone. But yeah, I'm only going to be doing about 6, because after that, the energy, it starts to get a little too much to fully pull things in. So yeah. I'm also thinking about, thank you, open your eyes. I appreciate that. I'm also thinking about switching up some of my subscriber perks. So yeah. I'm just saying. Well, if you want to get on the list for next week, there are still spots left. So you might do it ASAP. Just saying what I'm saying. All right. We're going to kind of get into it a little bit, and we're going to talk as we do it. So I do want you guys to know that because of the threat of the ice storm here this weekend, and I mean, I'm getting, apparently, according to one news station, I'm getting an ice storm for my birthday on Friday. And according to another news station, everything is fine. Thank you, Miss Renee. I love me the jellyfishes. But yeah, so I don't know. Let's just say it that way. But we're supposed to have temperatures that are absolutely stupid cold. So I talked with Paul, and we both agreed that it might be best if he doesn't come this weekend, because Paul is a little older, okay? Like he's it's okay. It is what it is. All right. Hali, you are first. If it keeps freezing on you guys, I would recommend you go out and come back in. I have had no problems with my internet connection, and I have all of my bars. So if it's freezing, please go out and come back in. Mods, would you please let people know that whenever it starts freezing on people, that to go out and come back in. I don't know. I don't know what's up with TikTok doing this lately. I'll pull you guys a little bit closer. All right, Hali. So you have a very interesting man. I feel like I need to say dark man. Not dark as in bad. I don't know why I need to say dark, but that's very steadfast in his beliefs. There's some tie to the Civil War here as well, like Civil War reenactment, or really loving things that have to do with the Civil War, because I keep seeing the caps sitting like this, like facing each other. So there is some big tie with that. Not only, these cards aren't shuffling as well as I would like them to shuffle. Not only is there a big tie to that, but he is extremely protective. He drew several protection cards. He drew several cards that have to deal with the truth. He is an extremely, extremely honest guy. I'm going to turn this off. I was hoping it would help me. It is not. It's going off. So, let's just, yeah, we'll just do that. I'll move you guys over a little bit more. But with this guy in particular, Hali, I get a really tall, lanky feel. He feels way bigger than he is. Does that make sense? You know how sometimes skinny people feel like they're really big or whatever? I do feel like he's really tall. He's showing me like a beanpole, but like one of those like inflatable wacky arms. So there's something funny with his height. Like it's a joke. The beanpole aspect is a joke. I also feel like when he was younger, that was something everyone called him, was beanpole. I don't know if Hali is here or not. I'm just reading away, and you can watch this later on YouTube if you are not here. But okay, so I drew the straddling, wandering between worlds card, and then I was about to say something about that. And then, oh, there you are. Good, good, good. I see you. And then he showed me the hats again. So I don't understand what that is. Okay. He's wanting me to reiterate the tall, lanky. Tall, skinny, lanky. He's showing me himself as a younger guy, like probably in late teens, early 20s. He has really, really dark hair, like almost black hair. He also has a very prominent nose. Very prominent nose. He's a handsome dude. And he knew it too, especially when he was younger. He was absolutely a ladies' man. But he keeps doing this. Something about his nose. He keeps doing this. He keeps doing this with his... I don't understand. I don't understand. What is that? Did he used to get your nose? I don't understand. He keeps showing me this. Like, either doing this or grabbing... Like, did he used to play with you? Did he used to do that? Like, I got your nose. I got your nose. There's something with the nose. And I don't understand. Like... He's really comical, like he's really funny. I get the feeling that he's pulling my leg. But what's really funny about it is he has this humongous smile. Like he's absolutely a jokester. I think that he jokes with everybody. Hali, I was watching for you to pop through and see if you recognize the nose thing. So do you understand the nose? Do you understand that? Because he kept showing it to me. He did it to you like forever. Like, this isn't something that stopped just because you got older. Am I right? Okay. Did he have really, really dark hair when he was younger? Like, almost, like, literally almost black? And he also has a very prominent chin. Like, well, not prominent. He just has a very sharp jawbone. Does that make sense? Like, you know how some people have a very rounded face? Like I do. He has a very, very prominent jawbone. Okay. He's talking about a car. It's so funny. He's showing it to me like a toy. Like a toy car. So I don't understand what this means. So I'm going to show you I'm going to tell you what he's showing me. He's showing me like a car. It has two big old round headlights on the front. And it's almost like it's dipped out in the middle. I really feel like it's a toy car. But he's making me feel like this represents a car with you now. That, or it's the little, you remember the little Tykes cars with the yellow tops? It's like that, but with no top. Okay. So I had to work through that for a minute because I didn't understand what he was showing me. He's absolutely a jokester, and I feel like he's pulling my leg a lot. So he's going in a very roundabout way of telling me things and showing me things. So what's funny about it is he showed me this car, but he showed me, like, he showed me the car and he showed me you up here, okay? He's trying to help you drive. When he showed me you, it's like he showed me you as like a Barbie doll, okay? And it's like he's trying to help you drive. He's trying to help you, point you in certain directions. And it's like you are really stubborn. So he keeps sending you sign after sign after sign after sign. Are you grandpa's girl? Is that it? Is that it? Because I feel like every time he tries to drive the car, every time he tries to take you where you need to go, it's like you go, no, I want to go over here. And he just goes, okay. Like he's a pushover for you. He also wants me to mention something about your mom and her hair. Did she just cut her hair? Okay. Was it like the scoop out in the middle with the big headlights? Okay, he just said something about her hair. That's why I asked if she cut it. Why do I feel like in the Navy, the puzzle thing is an interesting aspect? He likes riddles and puzzles. Okay, so whenever I said he likes riddles and puzzles, like several things bombarded me at once. The tune, but it's like that's. Did he used to sing to you? Okay. I don't know what the tune is. He hit me with all these things all at once. What's up with school? He just said something about school, but all I caught was school. I get the feeling that he sends you a lot of signs and he's been doing everything he can to like talk to you about it, if that makes sense. Like he's trying to talk to you about all these things. I would not be surprised if you have been having some very interesting dreams about birds, about eagles. Okay. All I caught was something school from him. I would not be surprised if you're having dreams about like larger birds, like hawks, eagles, things like that. Those are him. Those are him trying to speak to you, trying to show you, trying to so on. Because he says, you're the only one that will listen. That's so funny. He's also sending things in threes. I don't know what that means either. He just said something about he's sending things in threes. I understand that. I get that way sometimes. I think we all do. Here's what I'm going to say. Because he got really serious about school and he got really serious about the dream aspect. So if you aren't paying attention to your dreams, I would highly, highly recommend doing so. Because he specifically showed me a dreamlike state. He showed me hawks, he showed me eagles, and he showed me another huge bird, but I don't know what the hell it was. It wasn't like a crow or anything. It was a big bird. Pay attention for signs with large birds of prey like that. Because that's what he's sending you as far as signs go. Hawks especially, for some reason. Big brown, he's sending you as far as signs go. Hawks especially, for some reason. Big brown means. I love that. Do you understand that? He doesn't want you stuck. Okay. Okay. Because that's what I heard. I don't want you stuck. So, okay. That's the main thing. I don't want you stuck. Like, he wanted to make sure that I had all of the signs that, yes, it actually was him. And he wanted to make sure that even though, yes, you knew it was him, he just, like, kept on. Like, he was like, no, make sure to say this. And no, it's really funny. But, yeah, that's the message. He doesn't want you stuck. So, he's very protective in a funny way. Does that make sense? So, like, he's very protective and, like, I'm going to see if I can get you to do what I need you to do. Hi, Beverly, honey. So, did that help? Good. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for subscribing. I barely caught your name. I saw this started with a B. It looked like Berlin, but I know there wasn't an R in there. All right. Randy Robinson, you are next, sweetheart. Aw, I'm glad too, Aaron. There, that, okay. All right, Randy, you ready? Randy, if you're here, will you let my mods know so that way they can pin it? Hi, Miss Crystal, how are you? So, first of all, aw, thank you, Hallie. I appreciate that so much. You are so welcome, sweetheart. He's a lot like my grandpa was, so I really appreciated meeting him. My grandpa's been on my mind a lot lately, so thank you. Let me say it that way. Thank you for letting me meet him. All right, Randy. I'm not sure what's up. You have like 9 people that want to go at the same time. Like they want to talk at the same time. So thank you. So this lady shows me herself as a little girl. She shows me herself as a little girl. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Not only does she show me herself as a little girl, something really intense happened to her when she was about 6 or 7. She shows me like her standing looking at something, and then there's a really bright light in front of her. Like, I can't see what it is, but it's something that really changed her life. Like forever changed her life. I would not be surprised if she had a near-death experience when she was about that age. Then she showed me red high heels and a white dress. And not like a wedding dress, like a cute little, my grandma would have called it seersucker. And like the bottom of it is about this far above the knee, and it has this really interesting, not lace, but like the thicker material. My grandma would call it bric-a-brac, bric-brac, whatever, bric-a-brac. But it has like the bigger holes in it. But it's like a really pretty white kind of sheath dress. But she shows me like red kind of chunky heels with it. Have you guys seen Randi yet? Is she here? She's very slow to show me things. So usually to me that signifies them letting me know that there is some brain issue. So dementia, Alzheimer's, stroke, something that causes things to be really slow whenever they're speaking or trying to talk. I noticed even like me speaking has slowed down. So I have a feeling that as she got a little older, there was something there, like one of those things where she... Okay. With her as well, she keeps showing me dresses. Not like ornate dresses, but like she just showed me like this really pretty blue, and it's like 50s 60s style with the high waist like this. It's like a really beautiful blue skirt, full skirt, hangs down. So I don't know if she just loved wearing dresses or if she was a seamstress. And since you're not here, I can't really ask. So hopefully you understand what the dress aspect means, because she showed me the white when she showed me the blue skirt. I get the feeling that she was probably in her teens in the 60s. Because she shows me 50s and 60s, late 50s, early 60s. She shows me dancing, a lot of dancing. And I'm hearing things like Big Bopper, Richie Valens, like things like that in my head. Those kind of things. The black and white checkered floor, all that kind of stuff. Like, now I want to go eat at a place like this. She also really loved the movies that centered around those things. So all of the movies that came out towards the end of her life that took her back to that time, she really, really loved those movies. I don't know if this is a grandma or an aunt. The whole brain issue with her is very interesting. I also get the feeling that she was in an assisted care facility as well, because she's showing me nurses going in and out of the room. You know, like when you watch in a movie, a time lapse of like all the people that go in and out of a room while the person just lays there. Like, she's showing me from up here and I'm looking down and all the people just going in and out of the room. Like, she was aware of them, but not at the same time. But I don't see family coming in. I don't see anybody coming in but nurses to visit. So I'm curious if this is someone that passed away during COVID, because they're like nobody but nurses coming through. But the thing is, the other thing that I heard with this is, I was already gone. So I don't know if there is some guilt associated there with not being able to say goodbye, but I was already gone. That's what I heard. I was already gone. And then she wants me to ask about your dad. She also showed me, and I don't know if this is your dad or not, but she also showed me, a really, like a bigger guy. He's wearing overalls and he has kind of a bigger gut. He also is wearing like a ball cap. She showed me one ball cap that's red and one that's got a yellow panels on the side. Sometimes he has a beard and sometimes it's almost shaved off, but she just showed me him just kind of standing there with his hands in his pockets. So I don't know who that is. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I appreciate all the jellyfishes. So I don't know who he is or if that resonates with you, but there's something about a very pointed pair of cowboy boots, and I don't understand that either. But it's not for me to understand, is it? She brought me back to the brain issue, the words being really slow and not coming at all. So I'm going to say that she probably had a stroke and still had some of her capacity for words, but that went away. Okay. Talking about you, though. She wants you to be inspired again. It's almost like we all lose our faith sometimes, but you've let yours be gone for a while, and she's actually a little worried about it. So she wants you to be inspired again. She wants you to create again. And I wish you were here so I could ask you about some of these things. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. So you're going to have to, when you watch this on YouTube, you're going to have to let me know about, yeah. Okay. Hey, Gail, how are you? If you guys aren't following Nurse Practitioner there, you should do so. She has amazing content, especially about healthcare aspects and some of the new medications coming out and so on. Yeah. You should totally go follow her, okay? She is fantastic. That's all. That's all, Randy. She wanted me to make sure to reiterate that she didn't want you to be stuck anymore. She didn't want you to be, like, not stuck, but, like, inspirationally stuck. Like, that's not coming anymore. So she was worried about that. So after you watch this, Randy, would you message the site after you watch this on YouTube later? Would you message the site and let me know? Just, you know, if any of this makes sense, if it resonates with you, etc. The man in the overalls could possibly be someone that reading was for, that you need to say something to him about her. Okay. All right, Miss Lisa and the Cult Jam. I can't help it. Anytime I see Lisa, like, oh, there's another Lisa. This is Lisa C. Lisa Cologne. What's up, hippie mama? Ooh, that was a good catch. Y'all didn't see it, but I just knocked my keyboard over and then kabam, I caught it. Hello in Liverpool. Yeah, it would have been really loud. That would have... Very intelligent guy. Okay. What's going on? Why all of a sudden do I feel like you just lost somebody recently? This is like a very, very intelligent guy. He kind of just stands there and looks at me for a minute, just kind of like, just checking me out, just looking me up and down. He doesn't want to show me his face yet, and that's okay. He makes me super thirsty. Like I feel like I could probably chug every bit of water in my house and still need water. Like, I don't understand that either. Okay. I mean, I don't think this is the person that passed away recently. He just wanted me to ignore. I'm so sorry. That just registered in my head. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I guess that's why you won't be in Vegas when I come through, huh? So whoever this is, he's very, very intelligent. He's very, very quiet. Like he's reserved. There we go. That's the better word. He's reserved. He zones in and out a lot. Like he zones in and out a lot. But I don't think this is like Alzheimer's dementia. He just kind of zones out. Like just brain zones out. I get the feeling that he had a very traumatic upbringing. And that there was a lot of things there that affected him very deeply. In fact, I feel like this is somebody, one of those people that's very hard to get to know. One of those people that's very, very tough to get in. You know, as far as like trust, love, things like that. Because he is making me absolutely work to get any information out of him. He shows me a lot of yellow, a lot of like tan, a lot of pale, not pale, but like dusty orange. He showed me straw. I feel like this is like a riddle that I am supposed to be solving to get to you. Not in a Joker kind of way, but just, yeah. Like I have to prove my worth before he's going to show me what he looks like. He showed me straw again. Like, first he showed me like a piece of wheat standing up, you know, the really pretty with the things off the sides. But then he showed me straw like all over the ground. And for some reason, he showed me a pig, but it's not a live pig. It's literally a little plastic pink pig, like hot pink pig. I say plastic. It's very bright pink. It's not glass. So let me pause real quick because I know that the trolls have been really, really bad lately. Y'all, my mods are on it, I promise. They are... My mods work super, super hard to keep this a calm place. So please, please give them the respect that you would give me, okay? So if they have asked you to do something or not to do something, it's for a reason, okay? And please, please don't feed the troll. Don't feed any of the trolls. I have no idea what this is, Lisa, so let me try to describe it as best I can. He showed me, it's like a black metal funnel, but it's upside down, but it's not like a little funnel, okay? It's big and black, and I don't understand. It's got all these sides to it. Almost like the top of a smoker or something, but it's big. I don't understand. He did also show me, it's almost like a little pavilion, but it's only got like four posts. It's not very big. And the posts are all painted white. The roof is dark. He showed me specifically that it had new shingles on the roof. He's an older guy. He's definitely an older guy. Okay, well, when I said older, I was very quickly corrected that 50s isn't old. And I specifically got the number 58. I don't feel like this is somebody related to you. Like not dad, grandpa, things like that. I don't know. He's very guarded. Very guarded. He also keeps pulling number ones. So the other thing I want to say about him is this. He feels like he's your protector. He feels like he needs to constantly be there. And the other thing I find very interesting about him is that every time like he starts to talk, every time he starts to show me things and get a little more loud and a little more like open with things, then as soon as I acknowledge it, he gets really quiet really quickly. Just, it's almost like, oh shit, I talked. Let me be quiet. Like, it's really funny. I kind of have a feeling too that there's a little bit of mental illness here because whenever he gets really quiet again, it's like he whispers, and it's almost like in movies when you hear people whispering like a ghost or something, and it's like that kind of whisper. I kind of get the overall feel that there's some depression here. He showed me an airport. He showed me an airport, and this airport has these big, like these big white crisscross poles. A design. I don't know. But they're white. Like I haven't seen anything like it. The only thing I've seen similar is like the Denver airport, but Denver airport is not like what he just showed me. So I don't know. Okay. I don't feel like this was like a self-inflicted thing. I feel like this was just some health condition that just like that, like a heart attack or a stroke or some. I feel like it was something with the blood, because I also keep wanting to do this, like where my arteries are. You know what I mean? I keep wanting to do this. I don't know why. So I feel like it has to do something with the heart, the brain, the blood, something like that. He showed me the airport again, and I don't understand that. No, I said, no, he wanted me to acknowledge that you lost someone recently. I thought he meant a death, but apparently not. But I don't understand the airport. Do you? Do you understand the airport? Thank you, Aaron. I love you right back. Yeah, he just wanted me to acknowledge that you lost someone recently. So he's like specifically pointing at the, I don't understand. He's specifically pointing at the airport. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you recognize the airport with the white ornate poles that cross? Like a lot of them? I don't know if this is like, you know, where the departure or whatever is. Okay. I've never been to that one, so I don't know. I just know I keep seeing these white poles. Okay. What's by that airport? What is important about that particular airport? And are you planning to go back there anytime soon? It is what it is, Tiff, honey. The trolls are on fire lately, and it's okay. Trolls need love too. Okay. Okay. Was that the last trip the two of you took? Okay. Gotcha. So here's what I'm going to say, Lisa, because he's more concerned with you and knowing that you have someone, that you're not alone. He's showing me something maroon, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I thought it was a piece of clothing, like a strap or a tie, but I don't think it is. It's like velvet. But it's not like a velvet rope or anything, but it's maroon. And it's on a white background. I would love to know something, glasses. I would love to know something else that would let her know who you are. Like, this is getting a little frustrating for me too. Glasses. I don't think he communicates very well. I don't think he communicates well, not only now, but I think probably in life, communication was not something, glasses, seeing clearly. Okay. Okay. So, Lisa, here's what I'm going to say. Whoever this is either very stubborn or doesn't trust me enough to show, and that's fine. I'm not offended. But the other thing is this. Whatever journey it is you're going on, and I say journey for a reason, whatever journey it is you're going on, he says south. Gotcha. He says south. I don't understand. I hope you understand what that means. And get some sleep. Okay. Gotcha. I would say, Lisa, I would be willing to bet that something pops up within the next day or so to solidify who this is. Just so you know. Just so you know. I don't think he wants to tell me, and that's fine. That's fine. He just, and I don't know if you've been feeling alone, and that's why he's, thank you, Crichton. If that's why he's making sure to reiterate that you're not. But, girl, get some sleep. Gotcha. I would bet that he makes it known who it is. Just pay attention and be open. I would bet that now that you know there is somebody there with you watching. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to make it very obvious who it is. Okay? So, yeah. I would love that, Naoma. We will be there, weather permitting. I will say, guys, if you are considering coming this weekend, you are so welcome. And I'm so sorry that you won't be there so I can see you when I come to Vegas, but I will absolutely be at the Tucson Gem Show. Yep. I will be in Tucson for several days. If you guys are planning to come to the shop this weekend, the birthday celebration has changed a little bit. And if we have an ice storm, I have already told my son, like, I am not going to hesitate to close at a moment's notice, because I was taking my kid to school this morning, and we didn't even get quite into actual Sapulpa, and there were 9 wrecks. Like, even on the news earlier, they were talking about how many wrecks there were this morning, and there was just a small layer of like sleety ice shit. So, yeah. So, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I don't mess with ice. Nope, not a bit. So, yeah. Well, for those of you guys that are in or around Vegas, I will be setting up just a little, hey, I'll be here if you want to come say hi, meet and greet. It'll probably be on Sunday around 1 o'clock, just letting you know. And then I will probably set one up in Tucson as well. Maybe Sedona. I don't know, just all down there. But Lisa, I guarantee you he's going to pop up. I have a feeling this is a more private connection. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Well, I would rather not have anybody that's coming to my place get hurt. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. Miss Kelly. I love you. By the way, my dude stole the cup that you brought me, and he uses it on a daily basis. That's his favorite cup. He carries my face with him to work, and I told him that was really creepy, but he does it. All right, Kathy. Kelly, why do I keep getting your name wrong? Yeah, he snagged it. He snagged it. I do use that luggage tag all the time, though. It's fantastic. It's been used in some photo ops here lately. Just so you know. Thank you for the comment about my hair and my nails. I appreciate it. Hello in Norway. All right, Miss Kelly. You have a very kind of vain lady that has popped through. Everything is just so very, okay. She's definitely older when she passed away. Very small, petite frame. She's showing me like always dressing just nice. Just nice, beautiful, nice. I don't know why she's showing me this particular outfit, but it's kind of funny. It's like white pants. There's something red. I don't know if it's a belt. It's not shoes. And then a blue purse. Like a dark blue purse. Like this was her 4th of July outfit, I think. Like she's actually showing me the little old lady like poof ball hair. She is an absolute spitfire too. She is an absolute spitfire too. Like her hair is almost a purpley tint. And she has all the gorgeous deep laugh lines over here. This woman is not tall at all. Good night. Good night, hippie mama, honey. She is not tall at all. Like I would bet like 5'2" at the most. And weighs like maybe 100 pounds. Soaking wet. But you absolutely do not mess with her. Does this make sense? She's just like, I feel like she would have been like my favorite one at the reunions. You know what I mean? Okay. She's happy. She's like always happy. It seems like she's always happy. I mean, I know nobody is happy 100% of the time, but she seems like she's just always upbeat, always happy. What's the flapper connection? She showed me like a flapper, like the black headband. Thank you guys for all the roses and all the flowers. I appreciate it. Okay. I get she's kind of a jokester too. She showed me like, I used to have some shoes like this and I loved them and I wish I could figure out where I got them, but like almost all of her shoes have a very square toe, like very narrow. She had these little tiny, but like long, but narrow feet and these little square toed, like square toed shoes. I'm trying to concentrate more on, these always drain me. This is why I shortened my list to about 6. Thank you. I'm the one. I appreciate that. I'm trying to concentrate more on like what it is that's brought her through, if that makes sense. And she showed me a white vase with big flowers like that. She also showed me stairs, but for some reason I feel like this is a movie. Because I don't feel like this is a house like I would be standing in looking at this thing. Or it's a photo or something. She also makes my jaw hurt real bad right here, and I don't understand what that's about. Unless she had TMJ, or you have TMJ, one or the other. But it's like I want to hold my jaw like this. Like I feel like my whole jaw is doing that, like about to fall off. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Thank you, Tina, for all the presents. I appreciate it. You don't? Okay. She's showing me scattered things. Okay, so she showed me the front of a car, just the hood of a car. It's kind of a emeraldy green color, olive emerald green, but at the same time she also showed me pearls, like a strand of white pearls. She wants something about a car in the driveway. So it's like I'm standing on a porch and I'm looking out. I'm looking out into the driveway and there's not a car there. Like, I don't know, like she's waiting for the, I don't understand. I need a little more clarity with that. Like that doesn't make sense. Or maybe it makes sense to you. I don't know. But it doesn't make sense to me. Like she's waiting. She's just waiting. Okay. So you understood the car thing. Because I was like, I don't understand the car. She just keeps showing me waiting and looking at an empty driveway and looking at the street being empty too. And I don't understand that. So I'm just going to say it, talk about it again, because she just keeps showing it to me. Like she's waiting on something and I don't. Is there something that was supposed to be done after she passed away and it wasn't done yet or hasn't been done yet? Okay, as soon as I said that, I knew that was wrong. I have a feeling that you used to visit her, whether it was in your sleep or, well, it would have to be in your sleep, in your dreams. Something has turned that gift off. The reason I say something is turn that gift off is because when I was focusing on that, like, okay, why do I feel like this is a thing? It's like the whole front of my brain, like all of this, just, you know how, when you get really, really tired and you get like just stupid fuzzy brain, you know what I mean? And it's like your brain doesn't even exist. Like it's just not even in there. Like that's how I felt. I don't think that this is stress either. I think this has to do with something health-wise with you because she wanted me to acknowledge it. That she's just waiting for you to come visit. Not in a rush, not in a mean way, anything like that. It's just I'm here when you're, whenever you decide to come, I'm here. That's the feeling I got from that. She wants me to acknowledge again the foggy brain. Do you understand that with you? Like just not being able to connect at all? Okay. Do you understand the like being cut off gift wise in a way? So let me describe this. Okay. Let me describe this because hopefully this will help. You know how when your car starts to go out, because she keeps showing me things with travel and cars. When your car, like your transmission starts to go out or like all these little things start breaking, but you've had this car for so long that you don't want to give it away. You don't want to sell it. Like you just don't, because like that's my car. Um, Sometimes you just have to trade up. Like she's making it, I have a feeling that whatever shift you went through is because the gifts that you had, the gifts that you used to rely on, um, were just beginner gifts, and now it's time to trade up into a more expensive car. Does that make sense? Into a better car. She just keeps saying, "Just come visit. Just come visit." Um, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you. I don't know if you know what that means. She just come visit. Thank you, Karate Kid. She's by herself, just standing on the porch. She just shows me standing on the porch, just standing there watching. Um, yeah, she just shows me herself standing on the porch. That's it. Hey, B Roadie. Um, so yeah. Tiff, feel free to block away, and you know exactly which one I'm talking about. Oh, wait, never mind. That evidential medium Kiera is going to give him a reading. Good morning, Goldie. Here, let me just go ahead and block that one. I feel like evidential medium Kiera and oh, I can't find the comment now. And Dingus are perfect for each other. Hmm. So, Kelly, I would say go visit. Go visit. Does that make sense? Going to visit? I don't know if you live close enough to go visit her tombstone, go visit the house. I don't know what it is, but go visit, okay? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, let me address something real quick because I am watching the comments and y'all are being a little rude. Y'all are being a lot rude. Okay? These are paid readings and these people have been waiting very patiently and they are being very kind about it. My mods are also being very kind about it. And I'm not down with this. I know your mom has taught you better than that. I know your grandmom has taught you better than that. And some of y'all are being downright rude. Okay? When you come into a live, it is extremely impolite to immediately start telling that person to do something for you. I don't care if they're doing free readings or not. That is super rude. You would not go to a plumber's house and start insisting that they come fix your toilet right now. They would impolitely walk you out of their home. You would not call an IT director and insist that he tell you what's up with your computer. I've noticed since Christmas, the comments have gotten really, really rude. And I'm not talking about, I'm used to the comments about my hair. I'm used to the comments about religion. I'm used to all of that. That's not even what I'm talking about. Just rude over talking other people, co-reading, coming in and attempting to, fake people. I know that there are other Bodies lurking in here, like friending every single person that comes into the live. And y'all, that's kind of some bullshit, okay? Just because this is online and just because you are behind a keyboard does not mean that you should be rude. Karma is as karma does. Just saying. All right. Miss Lisa B, are you ready? Thank you so much, Danae. I appreciate that. So I really, really do. Hey, Daft, how are you, sugar? Always, always love. All right, Miss Lisa B. There's the Lisa B. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that. You have somebody that just wasn't really a kind person when they were here. You have a guy that he just wasn't very nice. I have a feeling he still might not be super nice. He just pulled a lot of cards about being very gruff, being very cranky, being very standoffish, and sometimes really just hurting people's feelings, on purpose. So So here's the thing. Like as soon as I kind of called him out on that, he got a little quiet. Good night, Brody. I love you. I'll see you in the morning, honey. He got a little quiet. And the thing is, like, he's not telling me, you know, he's not telling me, you know, oh, well, it was because of this, because of that. Like he kind of owned it. He kind of owns it that he's an ass. He's kind of tall, broad shoulders. I say kind of tall, like I'm pretty short, so everybody's kind of tall. I would say probably like 5'8", 5'9". Not super crazy tall, but very broad shoulders. Okay. Very gruff. Did kind of use the shoulders to kind of push his way through some things. I feel like at one point he either worked out a lot or he had a job where he did a lot of lifting because he has thicker arms. Like really thick muscular arms. And I get the feeling that he liked wearing t-shirts to show them off. Okay, so you know who this is. Because he's showing me like this kind of royal blue shirt, you know, the t-shirt stretched over the muscle. Like he's flexing. Okay. Was blue a favorite color? Like that bright, like this color blue? Like bright royal blue color? So you know exactly who this is then. He showed me an apple and then a heart and then the apple again. I don't understand the apple. Maybe you do. He also showed me. Okay. He also showed me like a bow and arrow, like the symbol. Not like him shooting a bow and arrow. He just showed me, you know how when somebody like just draws a symbol, like he showed me that and it's gold. Okay. So I feel like right now you know who this is and he's showing me things as a way of communicating with you. Because he showed it's like playing Simon, you know, here, 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 here. He showed me the apple again. So it's a green apple, then a red heart, then a red apple, then the golden archery symbol. Okay? Here's what I'm going to recommend you do. We're going to put this on YouTube in the morning, but if you can, I would scribble these down really quick because I have a feeling that you need to look up what the spiritual meaning of these are, because he's being very cryptic with this and I don't understand why. So that's what I would recommend. It's almost like this is his way of being a jerk as well and making you work for whatever this message is. So you tell me when you're ready and I'll repeat it again. Because there's more, but I need to repeat those first. Okay. You tell me when you're ready. All right. Green apple. Red heart. Red apple. Golden arrow. Empty martini glass. A green castle. Zebra. And cherries. And as he's showing me all of these, they're standing under an archway, under like a bridge. Like he's showing me these things popping up under this archway. And I don't understand what that means either, but that's what he's showing me. So what I would say is to look those up. Yeah. Look up like spiritual meaning of green apple, spiritual meaning of green, and then spiritual meaning of castle, things like that. So I have this feeling that just because I've never had someone give me something like that, um, he's not good at communicating. I don't think he was good at communicating in life, and he is absolutely not good at communicating now. He's very clear about it, but it's not very concise. And also I have this feeling he's kind of being a dick about it, to be honest. Sorry, but that's the feeling I get. Like, I do want to help you and I do want to tell you this, but you got to work for it. Like it just yeah, so who is this? So who is this, Miss Lisa? Okay. I mean, I knew when you were like, yep, 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 yep. I knew you knew who it was. So, okay. All right. You're going to have to let me know what that message was. You're going to have to let me know what that message is. Yeah, yeah. Please do. If you need help, let me know because yeah. I mean, I think it's just going to be like a logic puzzle, to be honest. Like, just look up, put green apple and then, type in on Google spiritual meaning of, and then write that down and then give yourself a couple of lines in between each one. I have a feeling it'll end up reading like a story, but yeah. Hey, share. So yeah. That was an interesting one, Lisa. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Hmm. Thank you, Cher. I really appreciate it. All right. Ready, Michelle? Yes. Thank you, Mary Lou. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I wish he had been more nice and straightforward with the message. I mean, he was pretty straightforward with the message, but just not the meaning. Does that make sense? Thank you, Mrs. I appreciate it. I hate listening to my own voice, but don't we all? Okay. Hey, Crystal and Clear, how are you? How's your day been? Hey, Duck Duck, nice to meet you too, sweetie. Thank you, Lynn. This is actually from the Chupacabra bar in Austin, Texas. Has roses down the sleeve. I had to have it. It was like the last one that they had. My mods are fabulous. They keep yeah. All right, Michelle. Lots of water. So this is a lady who's very kind of wishy-washy, very back and forth, making plans all the time and canceling and then completely doing something different. The interesting thing about her is that, and this is going to sound harsh when I say this, but she really doesn't care about much. She's really, really detached, especially like here in life. She showed me one of those old like 70s or 80s couches that had the wooden sides. And the couch itself is like maroon and orange and white striped. It was not the soft velour one. It was the scratchy ass one. She showed me that. And the room that it's in is really dark wood paneled. There's a big rock fireplace. And one of those old like box TVs, like my grandparents had a box TV, but this one's different. This one doesn't have the speakers on the side like my grandparents' one did, but it's a box TV, sits on the floor. The other thing, nope, I can't do Dr. Love spells. Can't do Dr. Love spells. The other thing, Michelle, is this. I get that she's very thin. I have a feeling she's kind of taller than, well, maybe she's a normal lady height. I don't know. She's probably 5'7", but she's thin. She moves very gracefully. She's very wispy, very gracefully, but very hippie-ish. I think she's had her hair a couple of different colors too, because she showed me dark hair and then she showed me long blonde hair. So I don't know. Very free-spirited. I'm not sure if this lady is related to anyone or not. I mean, I don't see anyone else around her. I don't see kids. I don't see a significant other. She just wants to show me her, just kind of moving through the living room, sitting on the couch, pulling her feet up, like either sitting crisscross applesauce or pulling her knees up to her chest. She's always barefoot. She's always barefoot. She doesn't really want to leave this living room like at all. That was her happy place, just sitting there. I also get the feeling that like when I'm sitting on the couch, there's a window or a door right here. So basically I can sit on the couch, catty corner like this, and look out, and there's a beautiful view. Like what I'm looking at is there's a beautiful view right there. So she didn't want to leave that. Okay. So I have this like worry about, someone's about to be home and it's the end of my happy time. So I get the feeling that they live kind of out in the country a little bit, or they live out somewhere, because, I mean, I hear the crunch of gravel, somebody pulling up the crunch of gravel. So I don't think she was very happy in her marriage, because that's the feeling I keep getting. Okay. I don't know if Michelle is here, if you've seen her come in, Tiff. I've been kind of looking up to watch a little bit. This lady's a little harder read, because it's like she just wants to show me these things. So I'm hoping that she's showing me these things to make sure that you know this is her. She showed me, oh, there you are, Michelle. Yay, yay, yay. Does any of this resonate with you? Because I'm trying to pull anything else besides this living room. Like, she just wants to stay in the living room. Maybe I just didn't see your comment. Okay. I mean, I'm also recording it, so don't worry about it. She showed me like a red kind of square purse. It's like thinner and about that tall, and kind of like that, you know, I don't remember what that shape is. Suddenly I feel like I need to ask about your mom, or talk about your mom. Is your mom still here? Because I almost feel like either this is a family friend or an aunt. Like, this is somebody who's a friend of your mom's. Okay. She pulled the forgiveness card. I can't get her to get past the gravel, the crunch of the gravel. So I feel like this place sits kind of up in the mountains a little bit, because the driveway comes down off of the road, and the house sits kind of down a little bit, but it's still on the hill where there's an amazing view out back. I feel like you've been to this house. Either you've been to this house, or your mom was at this house a lot, or was there when she was pregnant with you. You have physically been in the house. Let me say that. The other thing about this is, she doesn't get out and travel a lot. She doesn't do a lot. She's like almost stuck at home, and I don't understand, because I feel like it's a self-imposed stuck. So it could be like agoraphobia, or something like that. But yeah, this is absolutely a self-imposed being stuck at home. Okay, I've seen the living room. I appreciate that. It's beautiful. Okay. She showed me a pink baby blanket, but it's very specific. It is one of the like knitted ones, and it has fringe around the edges. And I mean, I could be speaking about you. She could be describing you. I don't understand the baby blanket. Do you have a view like that from your living room? So the other aspect about the baby blanket is okay. Okay. Um, I get the feel that she made this baby blanket. I don't know if it was for you or one of your kids. Like, I don't know, but she made this baby blanket. Um, I get the feeling that, woo, that she liked to sew, knit, crochet, etc. No, I think it's knitting. I don't think it's crochet. It's too finely woven together. Um, she loves Cher. She keeps showing me Cher just standing there like singing. I don't know. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right. So the other, she just cannot get past this. Okay. So here's what I'm going to ask, because if you said that sounded like your place in Hawaii, um either she came to visit you there or you visited her there. So if I'm describing like kind of where you lived in Hawaii, then she came to visit you there because that view out the back was just phenomenal and she didn't want to leave. But she just wants me to keep acknowledging it. Hey, crazy Libra, did we get you on my schedule yet? It may be on my list. Brody has me a big old long list of things I've got to do. I'm waiting to see Michelle pop up again. It's on my list. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Tiff. I figured it probably was. I've been so overwhelmed. It's not even funny. Okay. Um, she would probably be, I'm going to say at least 30 years older than you. 25 to 30 years older than you. Like I said, I feel like she knows your mom, but I don't feel like she's related to you. So I don't know. She's really, really hard to pinpoint down. Do you keep in touch with people that you knew when you lived there, when you lived in Hawaii? Did she come to visit you there? Okay. Did your mom's aunt come to visit you there? Like, I get the feeling that maybe she was in that house once. Hey, Robin, how are you? Okay. So, do you recognize the baby blanket? There's also something red, but I can't get it to solidify enough to tell you what it is. Um, okay. Aw, thank you, Robin, honey. Was it down a gravel road? Like gravel driveway? Okay. Okay. From her living room, did she have an amazing view? Like it wasn't full glass room, but there was like one window, like you could sit on the couch and see, and it was just an utterly amazing view. Like you could sit there the entire day and just stare at it. Okay. Because she does not ever want to leave like her favorite spot on the couch. Um so there's like, I want to say it's red, but I don't think it's bright red. I think it's a little tarnished and rusted a little bit. There's a red truck either in the driveway or coming down the driveway. I don't know if you know what that means. Um, she really, really loves solitude. She wasn't super old when she passed away, was she? Like she was only what, in her 60s or 70s, right? Because she doesn't show me herself as being, you know, 90 or 100 or something like that. Okay. Okay. I don't get the feeling that you got to see her a lot, but I get the feeling that there was something, some special connection, some private joke, something like that between the two of you. Because I don't feel like, even when I said something like, I feel like this is somebody that knew your mom, I didn't feel the urge to tell you that you needed to contact your mom. There is something specific with her, with between her and you, this woman, not your mom. Okay. Um, she's talking about, she mentioned something about a ring with a clear stone. Does that make sense to you? There's also something, it's like brass. It's like a bell, or I don't know, it's like a elongated rectangle. So I don't know if you have a couple of things of hers, or if you have things that she gifted you. Okay, so you understand the ring. Okay. Like that's a gorgeous ring, by the way. Um, okay. She just says wear it. I have a feeling she was a very gifted lady. Um, I have a feeling she was a very gifted lady, and I have a feeling that that's why the two of you connected the way you did. The Enlightenment card, as I'm talking about being gifted, a copy of her wedding ring. Okay. Um, opportunity. Purify. Pleasure. Okay. I would wear it. I would wear that ring because I really get the feeling that she had some amazing gifts, and I get the feeling that you have amazing gifts, and that's why the two of you had like that special bond that you had. Um, it's almost like that will help you unlock something, if that makes sense. Woo! That was a big yawn. These wear me out anymore. Okay, I'm glad that makes sense. I'm like, this sounds like something from a movie plot. Sounds like something from a movie plot. Thank you, Sassy McSasspants. I mean, that's the main thing. Is there's something there. You know what I mean? There's something there. So wear the ring. Enjoy it. Oh yeah. Thank you, San, for subscribing again. Resubscribing. Well, with that, guys, you live in Vegas. Oh, yes, yes. I would love that. I am pretty sure that my meet and greet is going to be at 1 on Sunday the 21st. Probably only from like 1 to 2 or 1 to 2:30, but it'll be I will make an announcement where it will be. I've got to look and see like what's close to where we're staying. So yeah. So yeah. So that way all of you guys that are in or around Vegas, it looks like I might possibly be coming out to the East Coast to North or South Carolina. And I am planning a retreat for Dallas. I've just got to book a couple other things first, solidify a couple other things first, and then we're looking at that retreat in Dallas. I will also be in New Orleans in February. Just saying. Just saying what I'm saying. So, all right. For those of you guys in or around Vegas, I will be there from the 19th through the 21st. So yeah. Well, with that, I'm going to get off here and I am going to go and take a shower. If you guys would like to know all about, I see a lot of you guys are like, yep, New Orleans, New Orleans. If you guys would like to know about my schedule, on my webpage is an events page, and you can see kind of what I have solidified so far. Okay. So yes, Michelle, I would absolutely love to meet you in New Orleans. I would love to meet you in New Orleans. So yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Go to sleep. Go get some rest. I will be on tomorrow night. I'll be doing just some interesting card pulls with what is it you need to know. On Thursday, it is the new moon, and I will be doing some very interesting petitions that I will take to Sedona. If you read the event, this is to help with anything you need help with. So yeah. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you. You're amazing. Right back. Go get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow.